Hey guys, what's going on? How y'all doing? Want to come on for a minute because Tina, the mom and daddy of Joshua, are speaking out and giving their heartfelt, you know, whatever to the case. I just, it's, as we knew that it was going to get like this, right? Sorry, I didn't want, it's going to go off, it's not going to stay on, but we're spreading awareness for Konanki, the 20-year-old Pittsburgh college student, med student, vanished while on spring break in the Dominican Republic after an afternoon and evening and night out with friends at the Congo Bongo and some other places. And then they went back to their hotel and resort and something happened. The power went down at the hotel. So, what did they do? They freaking, people just kind of wandered around, went to the beach, sat in the lobby, did whatever they could do just to hang out and kill time until the power came back on, because there was no AC, no nothing. So of course it'll get hot in your room pretty quickly. So, needless to say, her group of girls and two guys that they had met while at the resort decided to go to the beach. Like 4 something in the morning, right? So they head down to the beach. They're seen on surveillance. Sorry, the wind is blowing like 80 miles an hour, and I have nowhere else to go. I'm on break, so I just kind of step over here out of the way to do this. They decide to go down to the beach, right, and have a little fun. Well, at 4:55 a.m., her girlfriends decide to leave her and go back. She wanted to stay with Joshua Reby, the 22-year-old, which is also a college student from America. And he was there on spring break as well. He's a wrestler. He's, anyway, he's a lifeguard. He's a Olympian swimmer, whatever you want to call him, in my opinion. Allegedly, that's kind of what he's trying to make it out to be. He's some hero instead of a zero, I guess. I don't know. I know that they left there, went back, left them two there, and then we don't know anything from that timeline to 9:55 a.m. when he showed back up at the resort hotel, staggering on camera, looked like no shirt, no shoes, not the stuff he had on when he went. And I don't know, his demeanor just did not look right to me in that photo coming back. He looked like he was very stressed, very worried, very nervous, very paranoid. From looking at past pictures and watching some of his videos of wrestling and things of this nature, he's always seemed to be very cocky individual, not bashful, not shy, not, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you see someone in a footage like that looks like they're very nervous and in a very panicked state, you start to thinking, well, maybe something went wrong, right? That's kind of what we have to look at. Because you know what? Something did go wrong. Konanki, a 20-year-old, that was last seen with Josh Reby on that beach that morning, vanished under his watch. She vanished under his watch, and they're not going to hold him. They're not going to hold him responsible. Now they're twisting the story around back to the drowning. Now, when they're saying no possible way, no possible way, now all of a sudden, I guess it's possible. Which we knew this. I told y'all 4 days ago this would happen when he lawyered up. I knew it would happen. I knew that that lawyer is fighting with everything in them to get this boy to be able to go back to college and go home. That's what they're doing. It's I don't know. I don't know. FBI, I know they're involved. I know military's involved. There's a lot of people involved in this. And there's searchers every day, hundreds searching. And they can only search so far. They're on an island. Where are they going to go, right? How can they not find her? They've checked all the water way further than she ever could have drifted by now. Where is she? Where is this girl? Was she put on a boat? Was she put in a car? I don't know. And it's really heartbreaking. Her family has to be falling apart by now. And when you send your child somewhere on spring break to one of the most fanciest resorts on that island, top-notch everything. Where the heck is... I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get how it's turning this way, taking a turn of events. And I know he's innocent until proven guilty. He's just a person of interest. But a person of interest means something. He's the last one to see her. They're not going to hold him accountable? Okay, he's a lifeguard, right? What are the rules of a lifeguard? Go read the handbook. You can't leave someone in the water. That's part of lifeguard training. That's part of being a lifeguard. Kind of like a nurse, right? Or a teacher or a social worker. If they don't say something and a child is abused or hurt and they don't report it, they're held accountable, right? Okay, well, he's a lifeguard. I mean, come on. I don't know. I'm just frustrated with it, and I know y'all are too. It's truly, truly heartbreaking, guys. And, I mean... it's sad. It's let me see if I got that other. It's just really, really, really sad. And she's not getting the answers. The family's not getting the answers. Where is this girl? What happened to her? People don't vanish. We know that people don't vanish, right? We know this, right? We know dang good and well that people do not vanish. Let me flip this around. I'm going to show you that Congo Bongo place again. It's like a nightlife, nightclub type thing. It's like almost like a dang rave kind of. It's like a place that you can go and disco and dance and this, that, and the other, right? And it's a well-known place, very expensive. That was her Venmo purchase. You know, it looked like she had bought ticket to the Congo Bongo. And, you know, they were making a big deal of the Venmos. I knew that was probably going to come out today. I don't know. I don't check other stuff. Y'all know that, other channels, so I don't really know if something has been put out. But I know that there's a story here. All right, here it is. The Sun reported 2 Venmo payments were made by Konanki on afternoon before went missing. March 5th, 2:54 p.m., an emoji of a sailboat and a description, while the second payment towards Congo Bongo, a well-known nightclub, at 3:38 p.m. Okay, that's her last purchases on her Venmo, right? And then, in a previous statement, police said surveillance cameras captured 5 women and 1 man leaving the beach about 6 a.m. on March the 6th, which was 5:55 a.m. Remember, the timeline has kind of shifted a little bit now. And on March the 6th, Konanki apparently stayed behind with a man, and surveillance video showing him leaving the beach hours later without her. Her hometown county sheriff's office there in Virginia, her hometown, said Joshua Reeby was seen with Konanki at resort before she went missing. Spokesperson Chad Quinn told the USA Today. Okay? And we got here, let me see, where is it at? The particular individual may have been the last one to have seen her. So it's a person of interest. Let's see, where's she going? Meanwhile, family members of Konanki, a native of India, living in Washington, D.C. suburb, and the county sheriff's office, assisting the FBI and local law enforcement. Okay, we know that they're helping on that, right? There was another one here I wanted to read to y'all. She had gone missing while on vacation in the Dominican Republic. U.S. federal law enforcement agencies are working with authorities in the Caribbean country into the probe of her disappearance. Okay, there was something that I found and I wanted to read to y'all. Okay. They're talking about those purchases, which I knew was going to blow up, but it's, you know, I figured it wasn't going to be anything other than she was booking her stuff in advance, right? That's pretty much all she was doing. So we can't really rule that something bad happened there because she was just making purchases, right? That's her money. It's her way to do whatever she wants to do, right? So we know she's missing. We know she needs everyone's eyeballs, everyone's attention. Hopefully the FBI is working something behind the scenes. I think they have something really big. They would not have held him as long as they did. I think that he knows a whole lot more. I'm not saying he's guilty of anything. I'm saying I think he knows a whole lot more. I don't think he battled a tidal wave and and had to swim in the ocean, and you know what I mean? I don't see that, because clearly I go by what the military drone operators said, right? That's what I go by. They're the ones that combed that entire waterway really quickly too. And what did they say? No sign that she drowned. So it's telling me there's no sign of her in that water whatsoever. So what do we do from here, right? Where do we go from here? That's kind of how I see it. Where do we go from here? Konanki, tell us what to do, right? God, lead us the way. That's what I say. Prayers, prayers, prayers for her. Prayers for the family. Remember, allegedly, these are just my opinions, guys. My free speech. It's my free speech. I'm just a big alleged bubble. Don't take it as fact. I'm just putting what's out there, out there to y'all. Got a few sources on the ground. One of my sources is gone now, so I only have one. They're not talking very much right now. That wind is so bad, guys. So sorry. That y'all can see the grass blowing here. That I'm not getting the information I was a few days ago. So, with that said, we just have to keep digging, right? That's what we have to do. Keep digging for answers for this Angel college student vanished in the morning sometime after around 6 a.m. Between 6 a.m. and 9:55 a.m. when he was seen coming back to the resort. What happened in those 3 hours? It was 5 hours, now it's 3 hours. What happened in those 3 hours? Did they find something more on surveillance tapes that now they found something and they're switching their story? I don't know, guys. I really don't know if this was clearly just a freak accident and a tidal wave sucked him out to the ocean and he fought and got her back and then somehow she swam back out or whatever, like a mermaid. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But I know we need answers. I know her family does. Her family needs answers more than anyone. And if she needs justice, then it needs to be. He's innocent until proven guilty. He's just a person of interest right now. But I think that's fixing to change really quickly. We'll see. We'll see what the next 36 hours brings, and then we'll talk about it again. But we need to keep spreading our faith, spreading awareness, pushing, digging, whatever we can do. I'm digging really, really good into this. I've seen some of his videos, and his face expressions, even when they were going to that beach, his face expressions were fun and happy and laughter. When he was coming back on his own, they were not. So that's red flag to me. No shoes, red flag to me. No shirt, red flag to me. I don't know. The 9 or 10 different stories that he's told that don't add up, don't make sense, don't match, not consistent. The inconsistencies. All this is just red flag after red flag. There's so many red flags in the first 24 hours of this case. Wow. Where is this child? Where is she? And I call her a child because I have a daughter that's her age, so I can call her a child. To me, she's still a child. She's a student, a college student. And dang it, her family, they're pushing every way they can, and I get it. It's hard for them because of where it is. But prayers, prayers, prayers. FBI is going to do something and break this case. I pray. And then, that clip of the Delphi stuff, not to change the subject, but we're going to go over that tonight. I'm 50-50 on that. I did some stuff I want to show y'all. I created some overlay pictures of the bridge guy and took some pictures of Richard Allen, made him similar in the darkness and the shadows, and put him up next to hit that face of the bridge guy, and y'all going to tell me what y'all think. I'm torn. In 50-50, 60-40, I don't know. We'll see tonight. But anyway, guys, prayers, prayers, prayers. And remember, y'all's comments, y'all's and y'all's alone, not to reflect channel. We do our research together because we are a big-hearted little family. Trigger warning times 100 million in this case. And allegedly, these are just my opinions. All alleged bubble here. It's just my free speech, my theories, my opinions, my thoughts of what I think happened here. That's all this is, just my opinion. So take it as a grain of salt, right? But we can't take her missing as a grain of salt. So we have to basically keep digging, right? All right, guys. Y'all be good, be safe. We'll talk soon. Love y'all, guys. Be safe. All right, guys. Remember, allegedly, I'm a big bubble. All right. Prayers for Konanki and family. Prayers that she's found soon. All right, guys. Bye.